Over tonight on City News, Rotorua is set to capitalise on the booming international spa market. Local knitters urge for the return of their yarn bombing art that continues to go missing from city focus. And in a first for the region, 3 primary schools benefit from a portable swimming pool. You may have noticed the yarn bomb tree outside of the Arts Village or the knitted covered bollards in the city focus. The Rotorua Yarn Bombing Group has put hours of work into creating these pieces of knitted art, but recently thieves have targeted the city focus bollards, stealing some of the pieces. The group are now urging for the missing bollard covers to be returned. Last week we visited the Rotorua Yarn Bomb meeting. Spokesperson Annette Bates says that the group is disappointed that someone would take the public art and all they really want is for it to be returned.
We did some bollards, we covered some bollards as a gift to the people of Rotorua, and we had leftover yarn from the yarn bomb tree, and we covered the bollards a bit like this one here, and unfortunately 3 of them have disappeared, been stolen. So we're looking for those too, hopefully.
Well, I guess it's nice to have people appreciate it, but not in their own home.
Yes, yeah. I'm not sure what they're doing with them, these people that have stolen them. We've had 3 stolen. One was very significant. It had Rotorua Yarn Bomb on it, similar to this. And the lady who made it, who's not here at the moment, she went to a lot of trouble to source the patterns and so forth. So we'd really like to recover those.
Following the city's visit and presentation to the Global Spa and Wellness Summit in Morocco last month, Rotorua is set to capitalise on the growing international spa market. The 3-day event was a platform to meet the world's top spa and wellness industry operators, developers and investors, and get them interested in visiting Rotorua to experience the abundance of geothermal spa and wellness opportunities in the region. Grow Rotorua Chief Executive Francis Piles says if we play to our strengths, the spa developments here could be game changers, both for our international and domestic visitor markets, as well as creating hundreds of new jobs.
It's nothing new, but it's a really big growth industry. It's the fastest growing industry in the whole tourism sector around the world. It's worth about $50 odd billion. Very, very big in places like Japan and China, but increasing in other countries. And so a true spa city, like, we see them in Germany and we see them in France and Hungary and places like that, where they have access to geothermal water and they've been bathing there since prehistoric times, particularly around the Roman baths and that. So a real spa city would cater to a lot of different, let's call it market segments, but demographics of the population, not just tourists.
A portable pool, part of Active Post Kia Manu Kia Ora Māori Water Safety Initiative, will be based at Western Heights School for Term 4. In a first for the region, the portable pool will see almost 800 children, including those from St Michael's and Aorangi Primary, use the pool for a school-time swimming program to have fun and learn valuable swim and survival skills. Western Heights Assistant Principal Craig McFadden says the students are excited about having the pool and swimming program throughout this term and that it's arrived at a great time.
On Monday, the first day back after the holidays, this area was hot property. We couldn't get the kids away from here. They just wanted to get in that pool and have some fun. So it's been fantastic. The space that it takes up has been no loss at all. It's been absolutely fantastic, and the kids really, really do appreciate it. Now, we've also invited a few other schools from around to come down and use it as well. So St Michael's Primary School down the road and Aorangi Primary, they come down and they can use the pool during our lunchtimes and during the day. They've been practicing flipper ball and doing their own water safety practices in here as well. So it's been really good, not only for us but for our whole community.
And so what happens to this during winter? Where does this go? So
unfortunately we lose it at the end of this term, and it's heading off to a school in the Waikato, and they're very, very lucky to have it. So we only get it for the 8 weeks, but boy oh boy, that's 8 weeks well spent. Yeah.
In sport tonight, 19-year-old Sione Paia is ready to put the last few months of training to the test as he takes on a 30-day individual feat to raise funds for the Child Cancer Foundation. Sione heads south and will bike and rowboat from Cape Rainier to Bluff.
I'm starting from Cape Rainier. That'll be on the 1st of November this year, and hopefully to get to Bluff by the 30th of November.
And what sort of training have you done?
It has been a lot of training. Cardio is my best friend. we've been training really hard, and it's been a great time training and being out there and rowing, cycling, running, all sorts.
Yeah.
We have the full interview with Sione coming up later in the show. To find out more or to follow his journey, you can visit the Hope for Kids, Hope for All Facebook page. To your weather update now. Tonight, northwest dying out and an overnight low of 5. Tomorrow, Tuesday, rain and then showers with strong northerly changing to southerly, a high of 16 and a low of 10. And looking out to Wednesday, rain with northwesterlies, a high of 18 and a low of 9. And the marine forecast for tomorrow, northerly 15 knots developing early and then turning westerly 20 knots late in the afternoon with rain at times. Remember, for program listings or to watch City News again, visit our website tv.rotorua.co.nz, or you can see updates on our TV Rotorua Facebook page. Coming up on City News, we talk with Ben Cunningham from Evergreen Landcare about their success at this year's Westpac Rotorua Business Awards. Kay Littler from Dress for Success gives us details about the upcoming vintage handbag auction. And we have the full interview with Sione Paya about his fundraising mission for the Child Cancer Foundation.
The Westpac Business Supreme Award winners were Evergreen Landcare for 2014. With me today we have Ben Cunningham, who is the General Manager here at this Rotorua-based business. Ben, how long have you been here for?
We've owned the company for since 2003. Evergreen's been around since 1969, and yeah, we farmed in Hawke's Bay and bought the business and relocated up these ways. So
yeah. And what is it that you do exactly?
Our key thing is land restoration and improvement across the country, mainly in large infrastructure projects, land development jobs such as roading, power stations, landfills, mines, quarries, forestry, subdivisions. Any land development we'll be involved with, carry out our services and help restore the land and improve it.
And who's the team down here at Evergreen Landcare? Is it a family-based business? Is it family-run and owned and operated?
Yes, it is completely family-owned and operated, but we do have a good team of people across the country. We've got a base in Auckland, where we've got a manager and about 5 or 6 staff, and then based here as well, which is sort of the engine room of the business. We've got about 20 odd staff out of here and managers and stuff, and also Performance Machinery, which is our workshop. Mm-hmm. And then down in Christchurch also we've got a couple of managers down there and about 10 to 15 staff. So
I could imagine you'd be quite busy down in Christchurch.
Yes, it has been busy the last couple of years, and hopefully it's going to increase. We seem to be picking up quite a few big jobs down there, so yeah, hopefully it continues.
You are the general manager, but I'm pretty sure that's not the only thing you do here. What else do you do around the place?
Oh, I don't mind jumping on the tools every now and then. But yeah, quite a bit of my time is probably about 50% of my time's in the office here, and the rest of it's out anywhere in the country. You can be anywhere at one point. You can't plan too far ahead.
Let's talk about your clients. Who are they? Who are they predominantly, and what's your relationship like with them?
We place quite a big importance on building strong relationships with our clients. That's our most important marketing tool, really. Our clients are mainly contractors, councils, local authorities, and mainly commercial, sort of earthworks contractors, construction companies are sort of our core clients. So the likes of Fulton Hogan, Downer, you could keep going on and on and on. But,
so some really big names.
And they're our bread and butter. They're very important to us.
So you found out obviously that you were a finalist in the Westpac Business Awards.
Yeah.
And how did that go down around the place?
Good. We were obviously very surprised to get the win. We've never really entered into anything like this before. So it was a good experience to go through the whole judging process as well, and get grilled a bit, and it was great to get the win.
Oh, yeah.
Can't be happier.
But not only did you get the Supreme Award, you also got another category as well. What one was that?
The Manufacturing and Trade Award, that was good.
And when you won that, did you think that was it for the rest of the night, that you had gotten your category, that...
Yeah, we did actually. We thought that was it. Oh no, surely we won't get the main award, but it was a bit of a shock when we got that, so no, can't complain. And it was great to go to an event like that and get noticed, I suppose.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And as you say, it's good to be put through the grilling when it comes to judging and your processes. And what would you say that all your processes are like down here at the moment?
Yeah, good. We've recently did a organisational structure review, so everyone has got their hat to wear, if you call it. And we've got quite a good structure within the business with our team to hopefully build on in the future. So
cool. All right. And so where to from here?
Hopefully onwards and upwards. No, we're always looking for opportunities. That's one thing, we pride ourselves on innovation. That's one of our core values. So we're always thinking outside the box to hopefully grow the business and throughout the country and also within Rotorua. So.
Good. Well, thank you so very much, Ben, for a minute of your time, and best of luck.
Okay, thanks very much. Cheers.
Thanks.
Kia ora everybody, I'm here at Dress for Success on Tūtanikai Street, and I'm joined by Kay Littler, who is one of the board members of Dress for Success and also very passionate about the ladies of this town and what they're wearing and what they're holding. We've got Handbag Heaven coming up shortly. Tell me about that.
Yes, it's the third time we'll be running Handbag Heaven, and essentially we'll be auctioning some new and pre-loved handbags, and some of them will be vintage handbags, all in beautiful condition, so people can come along and bid on their favourite handbag.
Now, I'm a woman, and obviously I kind of have a thing for handbags. I've only just developed it actually, because I was always, you just have a bag big enough to carry kids' stuff and everything but the kitchen sink. But there's a bit of a market for the nice handbag, isn't there? And it's becoming more popular.
Yes, most people will now match their shoes and handbag with their outfit, and I think that that's quite important. And you are quite right, we do tend to carry quite a few things in our handbag.
They're getting bigger and bigger, I'm noticing, through the generations.
Perhaps that's indicative of how long we spend away from home during our working day. And so we need them sometimes to be big enough to take the lunchbox as well.
Yes, well, it's always nice, though, to have a variety, isn't it? To have a variety. So the opportunity to extend the collection is coming up for all of you handbag-loving ladies out there. Tell us about the handbag event, because you can go to Heaven and you can bid on and secure yourself some very nice pieces.
Yes, we're very delighted to have our event at Princess Gate Hotel in the Monarch Ballroom. And yes, and tickets are $25, and they include a champagne cocktail on arrival, canapes throughout the evening. There will be a cash bar, and there will be a prize for the best fascinator worn on the evening. Yes. We expect the evening to finish up around 8 o'clock, and during the evening we will have a silent auction, and we'll also have a live auction, which ought to be a lot of fun as people vie for their favourite handbag.
Tell me a little bit about some of the pieces, some of the handbags,
Well, we've actually been putting up some of the prize pieces that we've had come in lately. Of course, we wouldn't put all of them up there. We'd like to keep some a secret. So if you go to our Facebook page, we have been profiling a few of the handbags, and two of my favourites. There is a dusky pink handbag, which is a really good size to get your lunchbox in. And black and white I see is all in the shops again, and we happen to be in black and white today, and there's a very lovely black and white handbag that's going in as well. So.
And, for the corporate lady, a good handbag is fabulous. If you're a high flyer, it's great to have a big handbag for the hand luggage.
And the files that you might have to take to your meeting.
Absolutely. So why handbags? You know, what is it about a handbag that we're watching a lady walk past right now? She's got a fabulous handbag outside, and they are really a statement piece. They're more than just, you know, a convenience.
They're a prime accessory, and they can certainly dress up an outfit really well. And you know, these days we have all colours, so there are orange, there are pink, and we wear those colours as well, but back in the old days we were more blue and black, and so there will be a few of those in the mix, with their lining still beautifully intact, some label, some designer. So
Nice. Are there a range of sizes? Are there little clutches and things like that as well?
There are little clutches, yes.
Nice.
So there are some evening type bags.
So a really nice event to go to maybe with a girlfriend. Get a girlfriend and, you know, get a little budget set aside, go and have a champagne cocktail. And sounds like a very nice night. Now, of course, Dress for Success are involved with it in some way. Can you make that connection for us?
Yes, this is one of our biggest fundraising events for Dress for Success. We will use that money to keep ourselves going and continue to dress the women in our community.
And you must have a lot of fun. It must be so nice to be able to see someone come in and then walk out a complete like Superman cave or a Superwoman cave.
Usually we get asked, do you mean I can have a handbag as well as my outfit? Most of our ladies haven't had a handbag of their own, or if they do, it tends to be a backpack. Or
You're like a fairy godmother.
Yes.
You sprinkle your magic pixie dust and create some magic in someone's life.
Yes, they do, and they really do appreciate that.
And they feed back, they come back to you and tell
Yes,
you
they
how
do.
they've gone.
Yes. If they get the job, they're able to come back and get a second dressing, and then we give them a lovely piece of jewellery to go along with that. And on from there, we will invite them to join the professional women's group, where we assist them with upskilling and through our career centre, and we work on what, if you know, this is the job that you have now, what would be the job that you'd want to do if the world was perfect, and perhaps we ought to help you along towards your career.
I love that, because you have this ability to... No, that's what... No. I know personally, when I feel like I look good on the outside, something magical happens in there and my confidence just lifts. It does. I mean, you know, it's so simple, but it's not shallow, is it? No. You know, it's legitimate.
It's quite deep. It's self-esteem, it's confidence, it's being able to lift your head up and smile and really engage with other people. And it does help if you're wearing the right clothes.
You just feel good.
Yes, you do.
Feel good. Look good, feel good. Yeah, do well. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we finish? Great. Well, get along to the Handbag Heaven event. It's coming up again, dates and time?
12th of November, Wednesday at 5:15 p.m. and tickets are available here at the shop for $25 a ticket.
Nice. $25 for a great night with your girlfriend. Buy, 2 tickets and shout your girlfriend along. She'll love you forever. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hope for kids, hope for all. What do these words mean? Well, here to talk to us about that is Sione Paia, who must be one fit individual because his fundraiser sees him running a very long distance, doesn't it, Sione?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And so what is Hope for Kids, Hope for All?
Well, it's a campaign that I just started off late last year in order to raise money for Child Cancer Foundation. And all that money will go towards the treatments of kids with cancer.
Okay. And so have you had some sort of experience with children and cancer?
Yeah, absolutely. Early this year, one of our family friends died of cancer and he was only 9. So in honor of him, I decided to do this and raise as much money. Okay.
And so when it comes to your experiences with cancer, would funds have helped? Or is it just that funds help anyway?
I mean, yeah, that funds will help, definitely help people. kids with cancer. I mean, not just because of treatments, but also family who struggle to provide for their family during their ongoing battle, because it will cost family a lot. So that money will definitely help. Every coin will count.
So you endeavoured to start this, Hope for Kids, Hope for All. What's your background, Sione? Where are you from?
Originally I was born in Tonga, came to New Zealand in 2007, went high school in Warkworth and eventually became a deputy head boy and start pursuing a career in the fitness industry. So that's what I'm doing, and hopefully to complete my bachelor in sports science over the next year or so.
So you're already a very busy individual, and here you are, you're going to be running quite an amazing distance. So where's your starting point, Sione?
I'm starting from Cape Reinga. That'll be on the 1st of November this year. And hopefully to get to Bluff by the 30th of November.
And what sort of training have you done?
It has been a lot of training. Cardio is my best friend. I've been training really hard, and it's been a great time training and being out there and rowing, cycling, running, all sorts.
Okay, so why that distance as a fundraiser, and how many supporters have you got?
I chose the distance because I just wanted to find out what the word impossible actually mean. Personally, I've encountered problems and obstacles in the past, but for me that distance don't really matter, because I really want to feel a fraction of what kids with cancer go through every day. So that's why I'm putting it out there.
Oh, okay. So sponsorships, have you been quite lucky in your sponsorships?
Absolutely. The community here in Rotorua have been behind me since day one. John Deere just funded my cycling gears, so thank you so much for them, and also Cycle Zone, Goldstone, Sunset Primary School. All the people here in the community have been behind me, and also individuals who has been there for me since day one, so it's been great.
And so what is it that you're needing now? Have you got everything that you need, or is there something that you're still hoping for?
Yeah, at the moment I'm currently looking for a camper van. That's the last thing I really need before I head up to go on my challenge. There was one sorted earlier this year, but then there was a major letdown over the past 3 weeks. So I'm still in on a mission finding a camper van. So that's probably the hardest one.
How much money have you raised so far?
So far I have raised over $1,000, but I'm hoping to raise $2,000 before I kickstart on the 1st. So it's still on. It's still on.
So Sione, what's your day going to look like? You're going to start from Cape Reinga, and are you going to run 24 hours and then sleep 1, and then how's that going to look? What is it going to look like?
It's got to be really crazy to do that. So the day will kick off. I'm running or cycling an average of 80k a day. So that's so once the 80k is over, then I'll spend some time, race awareness in that particular town or city, and from there, repeat it again, have rest and carry on.
All right. And when it comes to your support team, who have you got with you? Who's going to be travelling with you?
Man, support team, I'm lucky enough to have Rachel as my manager, Vena, Schemo. Also, I got Alan Solomon. He's a former journalist, so he is the one that actually drove the vehicle for me, and he'll be my motivator, my trainer, my cook, everything.
It is going to be quite a bit of a challenge, but it is doable. As you said, there's always obstacles that stop anyone from doing anything, but we wish you luck, okay? So keep with it, keep going. It's a great cause, and we need inspiring people like yourself too, who can just get out there and do it.
Thank you so much.
So there you go. If you're in the Rotorua community and you would like to support Sione in his plea to help children with cancer, how do they find out about you?
Go on our Facebook page, Hope for Kids, Hope for All, or email us, and the contact details are all there. So follow us on Facebook.
There you go. Follow us on Facebook, and don't forget they're on the lookout for a camper van.
That was Sione Paya talking with Melanie Groves about his 30-day bike and rowboat challenge. He leaves tomorrow, so we wish him all the best. To find out more, you can follow his journey on the Hope for Kids, Hope for All Facebook page. We hope you've enjoyed your long weekend. Thanks for joining us tonight. Ko Maria.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.